all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive line. A guy like that's got...
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll operate out of split backs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the first down and more. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Floating away. Complete to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gives it on the option. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. On the run, still looking. Got a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that.
He wants to go deep.
nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Quickly complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Green Wave. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Green Wave. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Now the pitch. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights. Good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback extends the play. And that ball's free behind the line. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Touchdown, Tulane! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Complete. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown in.
And he loses the football. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the stomping has commenced.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run to the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on third down. Quick pass on the fly motion.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy.
There he goes. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They want that clock to run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Witherspoon. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's